Hey, it's Luxury Travel Docs here today. You know our mission is to help you make meaningful and healthy travel happen. We get asked all the time how we travel and stay healthy. Healthy activities are a big part of every day for us, especially when we travel. How do you pass the time when you explore and exercise? We like to listen to audiobooks, podcasts, and sometimes just music. But that isn't always easy in wet environments or when you're swimming, for example. Here is a great example. We just completed attending the open water swim that's called the Tampa Bay Frogman Swim, which benefits the Navy SEAL Foundation and those heroes from the Naval Special Warfare community. Many swimmers spent hours training in the water for this 3.1-mile swim across Tampa Bay. Aftershokz was kind enough to send us a demo of their newest waterproof set of headphones called the Xtrainerz. And we're going to unbox it for you, show you how it's used, and give you our overall review. So let's get to it. Hi everyone, how's it going? We will admit that we are huge fans of the brand Aftershokz. It is the one brand that has met all of our expectations for quality of sound, battery life, safety, and fit. Traditionally, we have used the Trex Titanium by Aftershokz for all of our running, cycling, and traveling, and we are delighted to review these new Xtrainers. So let's do a super quick review of how bone-conducting headphones work. Bone-conducting headphones deliver sound by sending vibrations of sound through the bone just in front of your ear and bypass the eardrum. Through the bone, the vibrations are processed by the structures in the inner ear just as they would be as if they were coming through the eardrum. These little ear pads are what sit in front of your ear and send the vibrations to the inner ear. So what makes the Xtrainers different than other bone-conducting headphones? The Xtrainers have 4 gigabytes of internal storage, which equates to about 1,000 songs. This built-in storage means you do not have to have a phone with you. Of course, you wouldn't be carrying a phone if you were doing something like swimming or in a very wet or rainy environment while traveling. Or perhaps you just don't want to carry a phone with you when you're cycling or running outside. As I said, we are big fans of the Aftershokz headphones. We find them to be extremely lightweight and very comfortable for whenever we use headphones. You may have noticed that I said swimming. Now, the biggest selling point is the fact that the Xtrainers are waterproof and you can use them underwater while swimming up to 35 feet below the surface. One of the positives that you will notice on the back of the box is that they have a 2-year warranty, which is great compared to the usual 1 year. So in the box, obviously you're going to get the headphones themselves. Also, you will get this silicone storage pouch, which has these nifty little holes in the back. And since that this set of headphones are supposed to be used in the water, it's nice to have a pouch with air circulation and drainage. You get a proprietary charging cradle because it's necessary with these being waterproof that they have a special charger, and don't lose the charger or you're going to have to find a replacement for it. This cable is also going to be what you use to transfer music and podcasts to your headphones. There is a little silicone protector for the USB end, and you also probably don't want to lose that because you want to try and keep these dry in the pouch. Also, you will get a set of swimming earplugs, which you can wear because these are not earbuds. The first thing we noticed about the Xtrainers is how lightweight, streamlined, and comfortable these are. Next is how easy it is to add music or podcasts. Immediately when you plug in the USB end of the charging cradle to your computer device, the Xtrainers are recognized as a drive, and you can drag and drop or cut and paste to the device itself. Next, we were surprised how great the sound quality is. Even underwater, the sound is clear with a bit of splashing noise, which is noticeable especially when you're turning for a lap. But if you're a swimmer, you're very used to hearing this. Perhaps different earplugs may help with that. We generally like to use the moldable silicone earplugs when swimming and sometimes when traveling, actually. As an aside, we love the safety of bone-conducting headphones because they allow you to hear noises like cars when training. On a plane, sometimes they actually can be better than earpods or noise-canceling headphones because they allow you to put in earplugs while listening to amazing sound. And when you're ready to sleep on a flight, you don't have those bulky noise-canceling headphones to worry about, especially if you like to lean when you sleep. And you know, when you travel, comfort is key. So let's look at swimming with these. You heard me say that we just got back from attending the open water swim event called the Tampa Bay Frogman Swim, which is a 3.1-mile open water swim across Tampa Bay in January of every year. There are many participants in this event, and they put in hours of training both in the pool as well as lakes or even the ocean. And these headphones would be perfect for somebody who has a training schedule like that. They can be submerged in water up to 35 feet, and they can be used in moving water and also used in fresh or saltwater conditions. You can use these with or without a swim cap, and since we participate in many competitions, we typically are used to swimming with a swim cap. And of course, as a woman, I always wear a swim cap because, you know, it's always about the hair. Anyway, Xtrainers fit well underneath the swim cap due to their low profile, and we found it most comfortable to put the headphones on first, followed by the swim cap, and lastly your goggles. The fact that these are low profile and you can wear these by themselves with or without a swim cap or goggles is very important to us. And when we look at other swimming headphones, we find that they are bulky and often attached to your goggles, and that is pretty cumbersome to us. And you can definitely use these for other things than just swimming. Let's talk about the controls for a second. There are two equalizing modes, one regular and one for swimming. And quite honestly, we couldn't detect a big difference in sound, but maybe a slight amount of decreased bass in the swim mode. There is a play button and a volume up and down button right under the bottom. Personally, we recommend just putting together your playlist and don't plan on doing a bunch of navigation, but it is possible, and the instructions of how to do that are in the user manual that's included in the box. Our overall impression is that we love the low profile on these. The sound quality is amazing, especially compared to the Trex titanium that we traditionally use for running, cycling, and traveling. The fact that they are waterproof is great for us and all the swimmers and triathletes that we know. We will be using them when traveling to wet places or expect to be out in the rain while traveling as well. Bone conducting headphones are our go-to type of headphone for traveling on planes, and now we have just another option in our bag for healthy travel. What about the cons with these Xtrainers? The cons that we see are, first, the proprietary charging cable. Don't lose it or you'll be replacing it. Not having a Bluetooth option is also a con, but maybe we'll see that in the future, but honestly, that technology is just not ready yet. MP3 is almost becoming outdated with the advent of streaming with things such as Spotify. The 8-hour battery life may be a con to some, and some may find this short, but let's face it, most events that you'll be participating in that are really long, like an Ironman triathlon, headphones are actually illegal to use. But of course, there are plenty of events longer than 8 hours, and so we're going to leave that preference up to you. Thanks for joining us, and if you guys like our content, please click on our photo to subscribe to our YouTube channel or check out our other videos. You can find our Facebook page in the notes to follow, and if you could follow us there and be the first to see our latest posts about meaningful and healthy travel, we would really, really appreciate it. We love your support, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them in the comments below. Always remember to make meaningful and healthy travel happen, and we'll see you on the next one.